G'day, here we are on Erlenburg, or what is now popularly known as Erlenburg. The exact name, of course, is Erlenburg, but here we are in one of those matches, those medium detachment matches where we are up against a very good team. The artillery player, especially the FV304, is a very good player, and he will become very important later in the game. But we're a team made up of Cromwells and T-37s, up against a slightly heavier team with more hit points. Two T-34-85s, excuse me. One of which is, of course, the premium tank, the Rudy. And a T-150, a T-37, an FV304 and a VK. So they've got slightly more hit points than we do. I have in the back of my mind one of those, I'm completely fearful of ending up in one of those epic fail videos, having driven off the map stupidly, and having my name endlessly humiliated in front of millions of people every day, having done something really stupid. But that's by the by. So here we are. The other team, the enemy team, has an overwhelming chance to win, according to XVM. So we are now with our butts against the wall, trying to avoid a bit of a surprise butt sex from players on the other side, all of whom exceed 50%. Hung Lyka, L-Y-K-A, is the guy that's calling this match. The reason why he's called Hung Lyka is because when he first joined a clan in this game, he joined the clan Horse. So he was known as Hung Lyka from Horse, which is quite funny, very original. And I think he was originally approached by the clan leader of this clan simply on the strength of his name. However, having said that, we now have to play a waiting game. They have more hit points than us. The Cromwells are a terrific striking force if they hit hard and fast and are in open ground, able to move quite quickly. Now, in sustained combat against a T-150 and T-34-85s, they're not going to last that long. Their best defence is their ability to move and manoeuvre. So we're up against this wall, waiting for the enemy team, and the FV304 is banging away at all the obvious hiding spots. Now, in Erlenburg, the most obvious hiding spots, after you've played this map a couple of thousand times, are the most obvious hiding spots. The hill behind us, obviously being one of the best ones, and the FV304 is wasting ammunition knocking down trees, which we're encouraging to do. We think that's a good thing. The T-37s behind us, looking straight down past the castle, hopefully going to pick up the enemy or spot the enemy before they get too close. But they're a long way behind, so the chances of that happening are not very high. The enemy is going to have to come to us. They're going to have to send some scouts out very shortly. Otherwise, we're going to have to go hunting for them. So we just have to play a waiting game. We're just waiting. Now, this is about a minute later and we're still waiting away. Waiting isn't something we do a lot in Tier 6. Most of the time people are banging away at each other and the games are generally over reasonably quickly, especially medium detachments, most of the time. But here we are, still waiting for the enemy, and they are starting to get itchy. So we start to banter at them in the chat. The FV304 has been banging away, just trying to hit everything it can find, and has been completely unsuccessful. Now at this point, they send out a scout. Hung yells at me in my ear, "Don't you dare go anywhere!" So I have to pull back. I got a little bit too excited, wanted to go and hammer him. Now Hung's plan at this point is quite simple. If they appear on the left, we go right. If they appear on the right, we go left. The FE is still banging away, and they're sending their scouts out. We know where the VK is, and he's seen me. So we've got a fair idea, well, they have a fair idea of where we are. But we are in a very safe position here. They literally have to come out and get us. Now at this point, we start to get the sense that they're gathering up together just starting to plan an attack on our position. And we're still in that position of waiting. Now we're bantering at them in the chat and have been doing so for a little bit of time. Slaw gets sighted, one of the T-37s gets spotted. There's the T-150. Again, they're gathering. They're just starting to gather up so they can assault us on one flank or the other. And we almost get, here we go. The artillery goes off. I don't know what he was thinking there. I go in the wrong direction. Oh my... Anyway, I just don't know my left from my right, as my drill sergeant used to tell me. And here we are. Here we go. So the Cromwells concentrate as much as they can, and I go after the VK around the corner here. Now the T-34-85s are way back, but the T-50s come too far forward. Seren goes after him, and I go after the VK. Now the VK's mine. I'm going to bang this guy. I'm going to get him. He's exposed his rear to me, which is a bit odd. He's now on fire. He'll be dead very quickly. And we're now 4 up. 4 against 3. Now the Cromwells are starting to move together. I get tracked by the Rudy. 2 of the other Cromwells and a T-37 are coming around behind. The FV-304 has just appeared on the hill behind us. And the 2 T-34-85s are battling it out with the remaining Cromwells and the T-37, who's just died. I arrive very late at the party. The Rudy dies. I put a shot into this guy. We lose another Crommy. He's dead. And the shot that's taken by the artillery against Hung's a ripper. Look at that. That's outstanding. So we're moving. I'm getting yelled at in my ears by the team, my own team. Go over the hill, get that bloody artillery. So off we go. We're going either direction, of either side of the hill, because we figure we can take them from both sides. Even if one of us dies, we'll still get him. I'm still on I'm on full health. I haven't lost a hit point yet. So we go looking for the artillery. He's nowhere to be found. He's run away. Slippery little bugger. I'm off to find him. He can't be that far away. I keep off the cap so I don't alert him to my presence. Cross the river. I'm getting yelled at in my ears. Go and cap, go and cap, go and cap. I pause. Lots of uncertainty. Hung's going, it's all right. I'll go back to the cap. Don't worry about it. You go and hunt him. So off I go. Now Hung's on the cap. He finds himself a nice little spot to sit. A bit of a depression there on that part of the map there. He takes it full advantage. I knock down every fence I can find, which seems a bit odd, except if you knock down trees, bushes and fences, you're going to be discovered and spotted by the enemy. And that's my particular task, and I can't see him. He's nowhere over here. So off I go back, again being yelled at by my teammates. Get on the cap, get on the cap, get on the cap. So I go on the cap and start to move. And don't stop moving. Again, why are you moving, Bitter? What's going on? Why are you moving? The cap circle's a bullseye. If you sit on the cap circle by yourself, stationary, you're just asking to be hit. The best defence a Cromwell has is its ability to move and keep moving. It moves quite quickly. The Cromwell B traverses and moves and very, very quickly, even better than the standard Cromwell. So I'm moving around and Hung gets hit. We were just about to finish the cap. He gets hit by the artillery and we still don't know where the slippery little bugger is. His camo ratings must be astonishingly good. Again, we're moving. He has to poke. The artillery has to poke and spot what we're doing in order to take another shot. And that's the mistake he ends up making. And there he is. And what's going through my head now, as my teammates are yelling at me in my ear, is, oh my God, I'm going to end up in one of those epic fail videos where there are 2 tanks against 1 and we're both going to end up in the drink. So I'm packing myself, just waiting for that stupid mistake. The artillery's moving backwards. I'm sure I'm going to miss him. I actually can't see him. I can only see his silhouette. I hit him and, oh, thank God. he dies. Which reminds me of my favourite song, If Ever I Ever Did That Again, I'll Do It All Over You. And hung to punctuate the moment, just sticks another shot into his dead carcass. So there it was, our win. Well done.